Hi, I'm Nina from Me Time Fitness. Today I've got for you some of the most effective glute exercises to strengthen both your glute med, which is the inner deeper muscle, and your glute max. Why glutes? Because a weak butt is related to a weak pelvic floor and core. So we need to strengthen those, particularly postnatally when you're picking up bub and your pelvic floor is compromised. So we've got to work on strengthening your bum. But it's not just after having a baby, it's also linked to ITB syndrome, which gives you poor sore knees and lower back pain. So let's strengthen your glutes with some of these exercises. The first one I've got is a wall squat. So you'll hold this for 1 minute. Your knees should be directly over your ankles, straight back. Remember to breathe throughout this. So nice big deep breaths in, and then opening the mouth and letting the air out. So just try and relax into the exercise. 90 degrees at the knees and 90 degrees at the hips. So hold that for 1 minute and then we'll move on to the next one, which is a one-legged elevated bridge. So find yourself a step or a seat and laying down, rolling over onto your back. If you're just starting out, you might want to do it with 2 feet up onto the seat, otherwise one leg. If it's one leg, you want you to do 10 on each leg, going up, not too high where your ribs pop out, but one line from shoulders through to knees. Breathing out on the way up, breathing in on the way down. So the double leg is like this. If you're doing double leg, do 15 in total, otherwise 10 on each leg. That's great exercise for both your glute max and your glute med. And the next one I've got is using a TheraBand. More of an isometric exercise, so that's meaning that you hold an exercise rather than moving through it. It's called penguins, and if you wrap a band, tie it in a knot, wrap it around your ankles. I've got a little penguin demonstrator here. And you want to keep the band nice and tight, rolling from one side to the other. If anything, you're pushing out as the leg goes to the top. I'll get you to do 15 of those. If you want to ramp it up a little bit, you can just do a hop, and feels like you're flicking out that free leg at the top. This is great for your glute med. You really start to feel this burning by the time you get to number 15. Next one as well for your glute med is a lateral step up. So you're going to be perpendicular to a step, have one foot up on the step, leaving enough room for the other foot to come up. And you're going to step up and then going down and squatting. So this you'll do 10 on each side. Also really good for glute med. Moving along to exercise number 5. More challenging exercise is a one-legged get up. So if you want to use the aid of something to help you up, you can. Otherwise you sit down on the seat, have one leg up, and then lift yourself up. And then lowering again, breathing in to lower, breathe out to come back up. So 10 of these on each leg. Nice and controlled, not falling down onto the step, but lifting and lowering yourself. Another glute med exercise. Number 6 is a Bulgarian lunge. So you're going to elevate the back foot, push into the seat so you feel like you've got some type of resistance and you're nice and stable. Also you can have some support. If you've got a door or a pole nearby, you can hold on to that. Going nice and long in your stride. Breathing in to lower down, breathe out to come back up. Lowering down, coming back up. Just watching that this front knee tracks behind the toes. If anything, it's a slight lean forward, not too far back, so you're putting too much pressure on your back. Next great one is step ups, and you can vary the level of difficulty by changing the height of the step. But a step up, if you want to again add some challenge, put some weights in your hands. If you don't have any weights at home, you can use some vinegar bottles, 2-litre bottles, something that you can grab in your hands to go up and down the step. So 10 on each leg. Breathing out as you go up, breathing in as you go down. Probably the most challenging, exercise number 8, is a supported pistol squat. So I'll use a pole. I'm going to hold about waist height on the pole. Foot is nice and close to the pole. One leg is free. You're going really deep in the squat, breathing in as you go down, breathing out as you lift yourself up. Breathing in to lower, nice and deep, breathe out to come back up. Again, 10 on each leg. Great for glute max. And then the final one, I'll use a full TheraBand as my weight, or you can have some weight in your hands if you do have a kettlebell or some dumbbells. It's a one-legged deadlift. So I'm going to use the TheraBand to add some resistance to make it a little bit more challenging. So I'll go somewhat side on for you. So we're going to breathe in, go down to flat, both hips pointing down. Breathe out, come back up. Breathe in, go down, and if that's too easy, change your resistance by making the TheraBand a little bit shorter. Breathe out, coming back up and holding. Really challenges your balance. Also good for your lower back, and you'll feel your hamstrings kick in as you lower down to that flat position. So whenever we've done a single leg exercise, it's 10 repetitions, or a double leg exercise, it's 15. So do all 9 exercises and then go through the whole series again, and I promise you, your glutes will get much stronger. Thank you. I'm Nina from Anytime Fitness. Hope to join you next time.